coming to you live right here on Worth Avenue. You know, I wanted to take this opportunity to take a moment and show you exactly what's really going on in sunny South Florida. You know, I've been coming down here for over 26 years. The reason I found Palm Beach is for the fact that my uncle Victor, back in Ohio, when we lived in Pennsylvania, he went to Ohio, and he met this woman. They went to a place called Shaker Heights, and he met this woman, and as soon as the door opened up, it was love at first sight. So what they did, he turned around, he married her, and he moved down here to sunny South Florida. Grandmother, the Listerine heiress, Sue Whitmore, she says, Victor, you come on down, we're gonna put you on Worth Avenue, and from 450 to 460. This was back in the early 50s. It was called the Warburton Estate. Now the Warburton Estate sat right on the lake here in Lake Worth, right on Worth Avenue. It was the end. It's the only estate on the left side, right down from the Everglades Club. And from then on, every time we had a holiday, we came down here to visit Uncle Victor, Aunt Vera, David and Chris, and life was good. So now I'm going to give you a little preview as to what's really going on. Over the years, they cut the home up into 4 separate places, and we got the first one here right on the water. We have an octagon shape, which I built one of my homes in Pennsylvania, similar to what I saw down here at my uncle's house. So without further ado, let me show you what's going on here. Take a look how beautiful. First off, we're looking at about 90 degrees. This is the condo building across the way, okay? And now what we're going to do, we're going to zoom right in. This is the beginning of the former Warburton Estate. They called it Sioux City. Sioux City, Sue Whitmore, the Listerine heiress. She was the chairman of the International Red Cross Ball for over 20 years here in Palm Beach, Florida, when it was over there at the Breakers Hotel. She, along with her dear friend Meriwether Post from the Post Cereal Home, Mary Sanford, Mrs. Goobleman, and all the grand dames of Palm Beach. And this is the beginning of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue down. I'm going to film you some of the other parts of the home. Again, it's under new ownership over the years. The properties were sold. So let's go down there and show you what's really going on. Here we are as we come down to Worth Avenue. This is the first look at this, Casa de Leoni, Casadeleoni. You go on the internet and you type that in, you can see the inside of that mansion. It's absolutely spectacular. Now you got to remember, these homes were built back in the 20s. This was the only one on the end of Worth Avenue that was a privately owned home. When Mrs. Whitmore bought it, take a look at all this goodness here, huh? Take a look at the wall, the architecture. Oh, the days I could remember coming down here. My aunt's mother, she had a big yacht parked in the back. We're going to show you that here shortly. This is 452 Worth Avenue. Take a look. Take a look at the garden path here. Got all the beautiful goodness. The most prestigious address. You know, when Sue Whitmore owned this property, it was absolutely phenomenal. This was the main house. This was where my Uncle Victor and everybody lived. Hello. This is where Victor and Vera lived. This is they renovated the home. Take a look at all that goodness in there, huh? And it sits right on the water. And as we come around the wall here, we're coming to what was called the carriage house. Now, the carriage house was Sue Whitmore's personal home. And I remember coming down here as little kids during the holidays, coming down here, enjoying life to its fullest and seeing take a look at that mansion, huh? Take a look at that mansion. That is absolutely phenomenal. You got the archway over there, you got the main entrance over here. Life is good. And as we continue around, we're going right down to Peruvian Avenue, which I'm going to show you the Peruvian docks here in just a moment. As we look across the street, there's a condo building that overlooks the former Sioux City, my aunt's former house. This was the 455 Worth Avenue. This is called the Riviera. Beautiful, most exclusive address here on the end of Worth Avenue. And again, from 450 all the way down to 460, that was all one estate. There used to be an alligator farm here back in the early 1900s, in 1910, 1915, something like that. And the other house, privately owned, is right there. That was the former Defina house. That was at 451, I believe. And then we got the condo. So let's continue on. I'll be right back. And here we are right back down to the Peruvian docks. This is the end of Worth Avenue. As it bends around, it turns into South Lake Drive. And this is the boat, the private boat dock is parked over there. I don't think I can see it because it's around the bend, but I'm going to go across the bridge and we'll zoom in and show you exactly what's really going on in sunny South Florida. It's a beautiful day today. Take a look at that beautiful boat right there, huh? This is what goes on in sunny South Florida. We have Sea Philly over there. We got the mega yachts, and day by day, more and more. Here's the Elizabeth. Take a look at the Elizabeth over there. What a monster. You know, you can go down to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show and see boats from around the world, but when the Palm Beach Boat Show comes here, woo, things are taking place. I will be dressed up. I'll have my Fleet Admiral's outfit on. And again, this year I will be filming to you live everything that's going on as far as the Palm Beach Boat Show. But right now, we're going to continue on. I'm going to take you across the bridge, and we're going to show you exactly from the West Palm Beach side, Flagler Road, across the street. Be right back. Coming to you live over here. Now we're on Flagler, right across the bridge at West Palm Beach, and I'm zooming in on the estate. My former, my uncle, Victor Coolidge, and the Sue Whitmore estate over there. I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. Take a look at what we got going on. Take a look at that. Now, actually, there's a house that's a little left of the octagon where they were able to pull your boat right into the living room of the house. They actually had a cutout in the water where they could pull their boat right into the house and dock it in there and go ahead upstairs and do your thing. That's what's really going on. Now, the fact of the matter is this: life is good life is better, and as years go by, fortunes come and go, and what they do, I could honestly say, Sue Whitmore, I believe she was the only person ever to win the humanitarian award twice in Palm Beach. No other person in the history of Palm Beach has ever won that prestigious award, let alone having it twice. So that's what we got going on. And you know what? It's a beautiful day today. Life is good, and good life is better. You got to come on down here to sunny South Florida. It's 90 degrees. It's gorgeous out here. And pick up the phone, 561-693-8636. We have a lot of apartments here and condos for rent. Here we have the Phillips Point over here. We have Trian on here. We've got some condos in there for sale. I have the Rapallo further down. My broker has 2 listings in Norton Park, which is right up the road right here. Now, if you're looking for a nice condo to rent or to lease or to own, we can get you set up here. This is the view you would look at every morning when you get up. We got all the boats out on the Intracoastal today. That's Peruvian docks right there. And as more and more as the season draws near, closer to Christmas time, the entire place will be jumping. So while everybody's up there wishing they could come down here, you can make your wish a reality. 561-693-8636, and we can make it happen for you.